First off, before I start this video, I have to say, this tripod I have is amazing. This thing is like 20 bucks or something like that, but it's actually pretty okay. And also I should have been recorded this video, but dude was too freaking lazy to actually paint and finish up the props that I'm going to be reviewing this. And this is actually a first ever video where I do kind of like a 3-in-1, I guess, because I got 2 extra props to show off, and I really want to show off those, especially one that I have not, I don't think I've ever did a prop review on. It was a thing from Star Wars, so we're gonna go ahead and get on with the video. What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Welcome back to another prop review. So this is kind of a little first for me where I review more than one prop in a prop review, but the main attraction is a remake of a blaster that I've been wanting to remake for quite some time. I remember when the past couple months and the time, you know, the many times I've attempted to try to redo this gun ever since my old one broke, or ever since I broke that, because it was gonna break anyway, like it was gonna start to fall apart anyway. So I decided, man, why not just go ahead and just snap the barrel, throw it in the trash. I was really sad, dude, but the blaster prop that I had was really ugly, and I did not like it. And the way I went about making the gun, I did not like it. So, instead, I decided to remake the gun, and I'm very much happy, more happy actually, with this design. So today, everybody, I have for you all the DL-18 blaster pistol. This is a remake of what my DL-18 originally looked like. Now, the original, I had spray painted black instead of using that acrylic black paint. And this is what it looks like when I'm not holding a gun, and it looks so much better. I fucking love this version a lot more. Alongside this, I have the C1 Comlink and a Green Dolphin Street Prison walkie-talkie thing. I'll explain more about that. So this is the main attraction right here, guys. This is the main attraction right here. This is the main thing I'm gonna review, and I am so excited to do this because it's been a while ever since I've done this. I've seen my original prop review of the DL-18. I'm just like, ugh, like, look at this. Ew. I don't like that prop, dude. And I'm very glad I've remade this, because otherwise I would have been cursed with that thing at first. So with that being said, let's begin. So just like the last video of when I first reviewed this, I might as well go and re-explain what this gun is. So the DL-18 blaster pistol is, if not the most common blaster pistol, or if not one of the most common and one of the most popular blaster pistols in the Star Wars galaxy. Even after the Battle of Yavin, I'm pretty sure this gun is still used by some. And it is mostly used by smugglers and bounty hunters. Infamous Jedi Kanan Jarrus, or Caleb Doom, uses this blaster pistol as well, sometime after like a couple years after the you know, Order 66. I heard that he took this gun from somewhere instead of actually like buying it, or, you know, just, you know, like getting one from a pawn shop or some crap like that. I don't know, but apparently he stole this blaster pistol from somewhere, and he has kept it ever since. Now, with the many times this blaster pistol has either been taken from him from Imperials when he got arrested, or some crap like that, I would not be surprised if he goes and gets different models every time he loses the other version, because the DL-18 is really inexpensive. I think you could probably go as low as 300 credits for a used one, and on average a DL-18 is 500 credits per gun, and 100 credits per power pack or some crap like that, which makes it 525 if you want to buy that. And I'm pretty sure, you know, with the amount of money that even though they don't make as much, with the amount of money that Phoenix Squadron, you know, not Phoenix Squadron, but, you know, Kanan's crew and all that crap, with the amount of money they make, you know, and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they have enough left over to kind of get a little ammo for their blaster. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get through the details of why I like this so much more. So due to the fact I actually have this tripod now, I could like lift this up if I wanted to, which is what I'm gonna do. So basically what this has right here is a better, whatever these things are supposed to be, and due to the fact that my fingers on the trigger, the gun can be pointed, I guess, right here. So these things, or whatever they are, they're a little bit better. The scope, I guess, they call it a rangefinder in Battlefront 2, but let's just call it that for right now. But the rangefinder is way better. Originally, it made it look like that the rangefinder was glued onto the gun, like stuck up, like slapped up there, and crap like that, was not making it like it was mounted. But here, it makes it look like that the rangefinder is mounted. So that's better right there. You You also have that little piece here. What is it called? The charging valve. I want to know if the DL-18 has a stun setting. It'll be kind of cool if it does, because like how most blasters from Plastic Industries, which I completely forgot to say, that is what this gun was manufactured by. You got the little barrel up here, which is way better. It looks like I remember the barrel. My DL-18 originally used to be thick. This is roughly the same size as my original, but it looks way thinner from like this side and stuff like that. You got the grips here, and originally, for some reason, originally the grips on my original DL-18 were colored in with a colored pencil. A colored pencil, a fucking brown colored pencil. I don't know why either. But now I actually gave this an actual layer and painted it with some brown paint. The trigger guard is way better. It doesn't feel like and look tiny. I actually have room to put my finger through the trigger guard. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it on this thing. It's just a couple of improvements and overall a better model as a whole. So I should also point out, let me move my camera back down right quick. I should also point out that the DL-18 is also used by a number of other characters in Star Wars. Most notably, the first time we actually see the DL-18 in the hands of a person in Star Wars is in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, with Jabba's Skiff guards. It was also used by Han Solo. It was not used by Lando, however, but it was used by Han Solo to shoot the Sarlacc thing. It was used by Jedi. It was used by Jabba's Skiff guards, and it was also force grabbed by Luke Skywalker to try to shoot to try to shoot Jabba the Hutt. He's also seen with it in a lot of production images of the movie as well. And Harrison Dula also took Kanan's DL-18 on the episode where he was about to die. She took his blaster because he was using his lightsaber. So he's like, okay, you know what? I'm about to use this dude's blaster because he ain't using it. And her blaster already got taken from her. So, because she got gotten arrested. So I really like this blaster pistol. And this version is even better. The only thing that irritates me the most is probably the little gunk that you see right there underneath that thing. I'm going to have to cut that out because that's really annoying. I don't like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the DL-18. Now let's move on to the other two props that I have. Let's move on to the version that I started on first, and that is indeed switching over from Star Wars back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. We have a Green Dolphin Street Prison walkie-talkie. So funny story. So when I was in VR chat a couple days ago, actually a couple weeks ago I should say, I was looking at a Foo Fighters avatar, and on that avatar she had this, and I was like, that actually looks kind of cool, because this isn't like no walkie-talkie I would see like in real life. It's a pretty thick thing, so I decided to just make it. I took a couple screenshots, with the camera and stuff, and this is what happens now. So there is no actual prop. This is such a useless thing, but I just really wanted to make it. So you got the Green Dolphin Street Prison, which I tried my best to get the letters right, and I think I did pretty okay. Whatever this thing is, the I guess where you could like, yeah, what's up, like stuff like that. You got little knobs on the top, tune into whatever, antenna, button. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be a speaker, who knows, or maybe this is supposed to be the speaker. I have no idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that thing. And the last thing I have here is a C1 comlink. This thing also looks awfully like a freaking bomb, but it's not. It is a comlink. It's the thing that a lot of people in Star Wars use to communicate with each other. This is prominently seen in Rebels. With Kanan's crew, they all carry a C1 comlink, and sometime after Ezra has been there for a while, he ends up carrying one as well. But obviously the first time we see this is in the very first movie of Star Wars, which is in Episode 4, A New Hope. This was used by a select amount of characters, and I think the first time we see somebody use it was by C-3PO, who uses it like, I think he used it, how does he, I think he held it like this, like, because he can't really close his fingers all the way, so it'll be just like this and just hold it. And yeah, this thing looks really similar to a droid collar, which is one of them things that, you press the button like this, and then it'll, makes the droids either turn on or turn off if they're controlled by that thing. I think I actually tried making that at one point, but I'm just thinking like not I don't know. Now that I think about it, I should have remade it. But this thing is actually an Imperial communication device. This is used by stormtroopers, mostly stormtroopers actually, and it's also used by Imperial officers. But it is mostly used by stormtroopers, which is where, you know, most of the rebels get these things from. I don't know if they buy them. I highly doubt they buy them. But they mostly get them off of stormtroopers and stuff like that, which is, I think, is how Phoenix Squadron or Kanan's crew got their comlinks. I think that's how they got their comlinks. I'm not 100% sure. Apparently, there actually exists a Bluetooth version, like a physical version of this, not just a prop off of Etsy or anything, but a physical, an actual version that you can really speak to somebody off of, which is kind of cool. But I think that costs a lot of money. I think it's like, I don't know, 100 bucks. It's quite expensive. But that's pretty much it for the props that I have today. I would like to do a couple of like demos, I guess. How much is that grass mode over there? Okay, it looks okay, but I guess I could do a couple of demos with the comlink and hell, even the walkie-talkie and the DL-18. I kind of want to see, because even with props I have revamped over the years, or like have kind of remade and kind of, you know, restored, I guess, because funny enough, I don't have a DL-18 prop anymore because the other one, you know, kind of broke. So I kind of want to, like, I always want to do a shooting test again, but I don't know, dude, because I really don't want to go over there and just, like, you know, do some crap like that. I wish I could just do it here in my yard, but I don't have much space over here. I don't have much places to hide and stuff like that. So we'll just move on to the shooting test of the DL-18. Well, I kind of lied here. So instead, I'm just going to do a demo of the whole shooting test thing. The comlink and the DL-18 will be a big part of this, but not so much for the walkie-talkie, but I do know the DL-18 and the comlink will be a big part of this thing. So roll it. Hey guys, I need help now. Guys? Damn it. Looks like somebody left me a walkie-talkie. Don't know how to work this thing, but it might be worth something. I have no idea. So due to the fact I don't want to set up my camera anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and end it right here on top of the trash can again. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty freaking weird, and I love how I did say I was going to go over just the regular shooting test way for the DL-18. Yeah, I decided to go for the scenario. So yeah, hope it doesn't waste everybody's time on this. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.